walk with God and not in front of Him. He should be the one that is leading you. If you are just coming across my video or my channel today, please kindly subscribe, share and like, and also hit the notification button so that anytime I post, you'll be the first person to get that notification. And if you are subscribed there, thank you for subscribing. Today I want to share a simple but powerful thought with us. Walk with God, not in front of Him. It should be the one that is leading us. In the world that we live today, it is easy to get ahead of ourselves. We make plans for ourselves. We set goals. We chase our dreams. Sometimes we do this without realizing it. We start to walk ahead of God. We expect Him to follow us. To bless our path that we have chosen. But that is not how our relationship with God is meant to be. In the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6, that reminds us that we should trust in the Lord with all our hearts and lean not on our own understanding. That in all our ways we should submit to Him and He will make our path to be straight. That means that God knows the way. Even when we don't, He says what we cannot see. When we walk in front of Him, we risk, stepping aside His way for us into confusion, anxiety, or even disappointment. Walking with God means being in step with Him, listening to Him, trusting and always letting Him to lead us. It is an act of faith, humility, and surrender. It requires patience, but His timing is always perfect for us. Very perfect for us. This topic, as simple as it is very important. It is very important. Walk with God, not in front of Him. Let Him be the one that will lead you. Think about, you taking a very long walk with somebody who knows the road. Okay, if you should run ahead of that person thinking that you know better, you might end up taking the wrong turn or even end up being lost. But if you walk with them and let them guide you, you are safe and you discover that you are going in the right direction. Sometimes we want to do things in our own way. We make decisions, we chase goals or face problems without really asking God what He wants us to do. We rush ahead and then now expect Him to catch us. But the truth is that God doesn't follow us. We are supposed to be the one that is following Him. That is why in the book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6, that says that trust in the Lord with all your hearts. Don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path to be straight. That means that when we let God to lead us, we avoid a lot of unnecessary stress and wrong turns on the way. Walking with God means praying before we make any decision, trusting His timing and letting Him guide us in every step that we take, even when it is not the fast or easiest way. So here is the challenge today. I want us to slow down. Trust Him and let Him take the lead. You will end up exactly where He wants you to be. Because by the time you want to do it in your own way, in your own sense, you discover that you will miss it along the way. It is not by power, it is not by might, but by my spirit, says the Lord. And the Bible also makes us understand that no man should boast of his own strength. Our boast should be in the name of the Lord. So that is why I'm using this medium, this opportunity to tell us today that we should walk with God, not in walking with us. We should walk with Him, because when we walk with Him, we are in a safe hand, and we discover that at His own pace, at His own timing, we are able to get to that place that He really wants us to be. Because the truth is that God has a plan and purpose for every one of us. Before He even created us in our mother's womb, He has a plan for us. So if He has a plan for us, He knows how he will lead us. He knows how he will direct us so that we will not miss it. Why a lot of people miss it is that they deviate from the way that God have chosen for them to go and start following their own way. And the way that seems right to a man is not always the good will. It is the way that always leads to destruction. So that is why we have to calm down. We have to trust God for his judgment. We have to trust God for his leading. We have to trust God that when he says move, you move. When he says sit down here, sit down here, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. He loves you so much. He cares for you so much that he does not want you to fail in life. He does not want you to miss anything good that he has planned for you. So we should learn to walk with God. A lot of us, we are too much in a hurry. We are too much, we just want to get there by all means. And getting there by all means means, going about it in the wrong way. And by the time you now go through it in the wrong way, discover that you come back and start from square one. So today I just want to use this opportunity and this medium to encourage every one of us that we should trust God for his judgments. And you will never regret that you did. So thank you very much for listening, and I also want you to please share this video, like and comment so that more people will come across this message. Thank you and God bless you.